Okay, now ready for day number 3.
Okay, so today in this episode, I will be talking about why did I decide to come here in this beautiful country called Mexico.
So it started a long time ago, when I was younger. So I was in Montreal. I was studying in a college called April Fortier, so it's a tourism college. So I got my degrees, and after that, I was quite disappointed at the options they were giving to me. I was giving options to work for Transat, things like that, and start actually working in Transat Holiday. It was not a huge wage, and I was on the phone all the time, calculated, timed. I couldn't do that too long, so I did that for 3 months. 3 months, and after that I moved to Vancouver, British Columbia. I needed more freedom, let's say. So once I went there, so I met with one of my best friend, Eric. So we did a lot of travel all over BC, USA. Went all over the place. So I met a lot of incredible people. Some other friends came to see me, and yeah, it was a good time. British Columbia is an amazing place. Snowboarding, hiking, everything. So I loved BC. It's not because I didn't like BC that I moved to Mexico. But I always had in my mind basically that I wanted to live in other countries, live in other cultures, just to expand a little bit the horizon. Let's call it that way. So one day, one of my friends called Caroline. So she sent me a link about a company in Mexico that we were hiring in the Riviera Maya, a resort here. So I jumped on the opportunity. And I went to the interview and got hired. I didn't know exactly what it was. Just came here and I was like, yeah, whatever. So I'm gonna move to Mexico. So I sold a lot of stuff. Jumped on the plane and did that. So just at the end, when it was time actually to leave for Mexico, it was difficult. It's kind of it's a little fear that you have to pass through it before getting there. So one of my friends, Jeremy, was like, man, you're almost there. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Just don't stop it right now. Just do it. And so I said, oh yeah, let's just do it. Whatever. So I jumped in it, and it was one of the best decisions in my life actually to move here. The job I've done, I've been very, very grateful for it. So I started selling actually at timeshares. I didn't know exactly what it was and all the pattern and things going on with it, but it was an amazing challenge, and it was especially a great training in sell, which I will keep for my life, which is great. Second best thing that happened actually with this job when they hired me, I met with my fiance now, Julia, which is still with her after 3 years, so it's definitely going very well. And third thing that happened the best after that is I got fired from this job because I couldn't do it anymore. It was getting against my values. I couldn't go against my value anymore, and I was not selling anymore. So the boss was not very happy, so they fired me. It was the third best thing that happened to me in this journey. And I start looking for other jobs, and I found a job as a tour guide. Tour guide was, when I was looking back in time when I was in school, that was actually one of my bucket lists. And so when I started doing it, I realized that, and I was so stoked about it. I was like, nice, like I'm actually doing it now. That's like, I love it, and I've been doing this since now 2 years and 3 months, and I still love every single tour that I'm doing. Going out there, showing people the activities, going in cenotes, going to the Mayan ruins, being in front too, like doing some public speaking in front of people. So sometimes I get group of 12, I can get 24 when I go to Tulum. It get exciting. It's exciting. The activities I've been doing it for 150 times, I love it, but it's the excitement of getting new people in front of me and actually explaining what we're gonna do during the day. So that's what get me very excited about this job. And so now basically I feel the need to expand again, so to get even more, so to rise more, and that's where actually this challenge for doing the 30-day challenge comes in. So I want to reach more people. I like, if I could do like more public speaking in front of 500 people, reach more people online. I love that. It's just something like guts inside me. It's just something I can control. It's like if I don't do it, I'll be very frustrated for not doing it. So I'm very glad now. It's my day number 3. Get more comfortable, and it's just gonna go on, and I love that. Maybe not the best yet. I know that. I already know that. So I'm gonna get better and better, and eventually maybe I'll get up there. So for now, we're gonna go one step at a time and see how it's gonna go on this side. So my journey in Mexico. Very happy to be in Mexico. It's an amazing country. The people here smiling is very different. Yeah, sometimes things are a little bit slower than back in Canada, but it makes you relax a little bit more. Beach, as you saw yesterday, is just around the corner. It's right there, so I cannot complain. I have a beautiful apartment. It's a 1 bedroom. It's not big, but it's not long too clean, which is very good. So live with my fiance. We have a lot of project in mind, and pretty excited about that. So now I'm excited about this project here and get onto it. So now that you know a little bit more about me, and I'll end up here. So now subscribe to my channel, so see a little bit more what's going on. Let's bring that 30-day challenge, and I'll see you tomorrow on that. Yeah, see you tomorrow.